Welcome back, welcome back. You already know. It's about that time. My phone won't charge for some odd reason. I don't know. Lord, whatever, do what he do. So I only got 15 minutes of charge. Well, 15 power, whatever. So I'm sitting here thinking to myself about the woman that I want to be with, because I've been told a lot, my whole life, you should think about who you want to be with. That way you have a better chance at picking them when you find them. Because if you just go off of looks or status, well, that usually doesn't last long for everybody. You can go after a woman for looks, and then tomorrow you see some sound of horns. You see someone that looks better than she does. You can go after somebody for status and power, and then somebody that likes you has more status and power, and they're better looking, or their personality's better. You know what I mean? There's so many different reasons to not just choose somebody off of, I guess, superficial shit or whatever, if you want to call it that. I find myself really starting to believe and understand that I don't want to make this sound like disrespectful or putting people down, but we all know there's classes to everything, there's levels to everything, and I'm starting to realize that I can't be with a woman from a low class level. I can't be with a low level Super Saiyan woman. I can't. I'm so far in my mind past that I literally said to myself, I said, a low-class woman can't do nothing but offer you some sex. Maybe someone to talk to about things they don't even understand as a woman about women. So it's like, it's just so many things that make me have to reach high. Because I know if there is a woman on this low-class level, because I'm here, then she's going to have to be like me. That's the only way it's going to work. Maybe a little opposite, or, have certain knowledge about things that she knows about, that she does more, and I'm doing all these things. And when we come together, boom, we put our two halves together, like the yin-yang chain, you know what I mean? But I'm thinking in my mind, though, I'm like, I don't want to have to teach a woman manners and all these little things about being a woman, and I don't want to have to train a woman to act right when they should just know. Like, it's a joke. It's like what Kevin always said. Why would I, if you're only serving chicken but I want steak, you think I'm taking the fucking chicken anyway, don't you? Because that's all there is. You know what I mean? But it's not all there is. It's all there is on this level. There's steak out there. There's different steak houses. There's, you know what I mean? So it's like, I know I can't stop. I gotta keep going. Besides, I'm trying to go up. Regardless of where I land, I'm trying to reach up in life. I'm trying to progress where... I said in one video, when you match your body with your... Oh yeah, it's the first video I ever made, the MGTOW with back. When you match your mind, body, and your spirit, and you actually work on these things, and it all matches up finally, then you'll find who you are. And then you'll know which way to go, because all of your senses, all of who you are is on the same level now. My mind's always been up. I had to learn a lot of things like other people, but I've always had since I was a kid, I've always learned the words. I always enjoyed being proper. I like sitting down and not having my elbows on the table. I like eating with napkins and wiping my mouth and not look like a fucking savage slobbering over his food. But I do enjoy cursing. I enjoy smoking weed. I enjoy low vibrational things like combat. I enjoy those things. I enjoy seeing the troglodytes beat each other's brains in. So it's like, because I'm from this level. But it's not even being from this level, because higher class people love watching us beat our brains in and go crazy. We're their entertainment. And I realized I don't want to be entertainment no more. I want to be entertaining, but I don't want to be the entertainment. Now, to get to this level, or get to this woman, I realized I got to step my game up, because as much as I'm stepping it up now and improving on myself and improving on my everything about myself, I'm sure I'm attracting women on my level, or maybe a little higher, middle class or whatever, right? And there's not a problem with me, because, like I said, low class, middle class, or high class, it doesn't matter for me. The lower the class, the more the woman's gonna have to be complete in her mind and know where she wants to go and know where she wants to be and actually get in her place so I can get in my place, and then we can go places. It's as simple as that. Put all that ego and pride shit to the side and realize it ain't gonna work another way. Maybe it is, but it ain't gonna work that way with me. It's not. I'm going this way, and I need you to jump on ship and be the help mate. If you're not, then you better be a leader. That's why I say I can't be with a regular chick. If all regular chicks want to lead and run their mouth and shit, and it's like, I ain't got, you wasting time. You wasting time, effort, and your own breath, because I ain't gonna listen, and I'm gonna do what I want to do because I know what I'm doing. See how the engine's revving up? Because I do. Now, in order for me to be with this higher class woman, that shit that ain't nothing. Literally, it's nothing, because I'll be the fucking greatest thing she's ever seen in her life. Why? Because they love the low class dudes. Like, all the movies, even back in the day. Or did you know, like, all right, Gladiator. At times, I was thinking that earlier, like, yo, I'm like Gladiator. I'm like the Russell Crowe guy, except I'm not out here spiritually, though. I'm not out here combating. But spiritually, I am. And I'm fucking niggas up. I haven't lost this whole year spiritually. And I realized, just like Russell Crowe in that movie, his family got destroyed. And he used to always envision them, and that was what he was fighting for. And his wife kept reminding him from the shadows, it's not your time to die. Don't give up. Pound his head in. Pound them. Pound them. Pound them. Never stop. And, you know, he did. And I see myself like that. I got a couple of, you know, children up in heaven rooting me on, ancestors, all that different stuff. And I said, yeah, man, you do be fighting for the ones that are gone already, and they're fighting for you. Sound the horns, long range. And back to the Gladiator thing. Did you know, like, the royal women and the richer women in the high class back then, did you know that they literally had husbands, and the gladiators were like rock stars? They were like Mike Tyson's and the Ali's and shit, but they were slaves. They had no rights. Did you know that the women of those higher classes, literally after they see them win and cut a man's head off, beat a man to death, they would get horny and they would be like, servant, get him get him now and bring him to my room. I want him in my room right now. And they would have sex. They would force these men to have sex with them. Period. You would have to combat someone to death, and then you would have to go combat her in the bedroom. And he got spoils for this. He got riches and extra freedoms and different things. Now, all those women weren't married, but I'm sure there were. It's just the way it is. And their husbands didn't care because, you know, they were slave girls. There's always more slave girls that look really good than Hercules niggas fighting on the battlefield. So they were, you know, doing the same thing. And, you know, their wife didn't care because they rule. They know what they're there. They know they play their part, and they're like, the world is our spoils, not each other. We can do whatever we want now. We're up here. We can have anybody we want. We can do whatever we want, and they did. Now I'm not saying that's what I want to do. My reference is upper class dealing with lower class men, or upper class men dealing with lower class people. They always choose one of us because they see that's the one that he's different. He's not like the rest of them. He's special because they understand bloodlines, and they understand conquered people, and they understand each people have special people in their people. Period. And they like to dabble. They like to get the genes. At least that's what I believe. It ain't always about fun time. See, I know my people have special genes because the scientists say so over and over and over, and how dark skin protects you from the sun, and we have the most melanin, and even plants and all things that are like in nature, it has melanin, and that's what makes it do these things that they can do. So that whole you're black, you're dark. Yeah, I know, and it's gold. Melanin is worth more than gold. Did you know that? Now, you don't look up things and see that people are literally buying melanin from us. Did you know that? Anyway, I'm sure they're buying sperm too. Yeah, because if you want to keep your see, the Most High said everybody mingled and stuff. And scientists say the more you mingle, the more you dwindle down your DNA. And then your shit gets corrupted because, whatever reason. And you're going to need some of that original back in you. So, your descendants keep living and the sun doesn't just get rid of them. Because like I keep saying, my father's going to deal with yous. Yous can do whatever yous want. Yous can play the games and all of that. But eventually, nature's going to do the Most High's bidding. And no one can stop that. Not even us. We can't do nothing. Like they say, if the sun starts getting hotter, oh yeah, it is. And, it's going to shoot more radiation off, and it's going to, all these different things. If we were here first, and scientists say the sun was hotter back in the day, all those millions and thousands of years, well, we were here, and we were under that, and we were fine. So if it's getting hotter again, I think it means it's going back to the way it used to be. And that means a lot of people gonna go bye-bye. And nobody can do nothing. Oh, is that why they be blocking out the sun with their little chemical trails? Is that why they have planes shooting metal off in the... y'all don't know what chemtrails is, but I'm sure y'all should, because that's let out now. And, the government even admitted the shit. So it's like, it's not even me bringing up no secret or, they're plotting. See, everyone else thinks they're doing this shit to whatever, there is a lot of different things they are doing with it, because they're like, they learn from my father, and they know that when you do one thing, you got to make it where it does more than one thing. Now, what I've noticed is you're blocking the sun. Why? Why you want to block the skies? You don't want to block the sun. You want to block the UV rays. Not B. And it's because it's getting hotter. And like all these things are starting to happen. The corona and the fucking skin diseases are getting higher and higher. And people are just dropping everywhere. People don't even look around and see how many people actually drop every day. And then see how many people are born every day. See, millions of people are dying all over. Within wars, diseases, combat, or just, people just doing regular dumb shit. Wives setting each other up, husbands setting each wives up, all this nigger shit. And what I realized is, beyond the fucking mortals killing each other like Mortal Kombat, I realized that that's what the curses are. The Most High said he's going to have y'all... Alright, what is saying this one Enoch? I was reading or listening to Enoch one day, and it said a prophecy in it that I never heard no one talk about. It said that the children of the fallen angels, right? They're gonna get cursed. And it said the Most High is gonna curse these people to fight each other forever. Not just Israel and the chosen. It said after they conquer them, they're all gonna have a mortal combat with each other. And I said, wait up. That's what the Most High said he's gonna do to the fallen. See, before the Noah's Ark thing happened, no one talks about how there was great battles and shit because the Most High cursed their minds to start fighting each other now and destroy each other. You know, pave the way for his children to be strong. See, you can't stop this one way or another because you're cursed. What do they call them? World wars? Oh, the Most High making you destroy each other. Everybody's afraid of this World War III thing. I'm not. I know what my father's doing. See, I'm gonna give a little thing I've been thinking about for years now. Because everybody keeps talking about this World War III thing. I'm off that woman shit now. She gets it. She's watching. If World War III happens and we have all this new stuff, that means the Most High is ramping up on some otherness because now, you know, we have weapons that can destroy entire cities without even destroying the cities. Did you know that they have like weapons that can literally just destroy everyone but not destroy the city? Leave everything intact? Y'all don't know nothing about those airburst bombs. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all just know boom, 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 big explosions. They make bombs that can literally suck in all the oxygen from out the whole city all at once. And everyone will suffocate to death. And they'll just pick you up. And that's it. You're bye-bye. There's so many ways to get rid of people now by the million without even fucking going shooting one bullet, without sending in one troop. And you can have the infrastructure nice. See, I think my father's gonna make you guys have a battle of the Titans again. And as yous are fucking warring with each other and going nuts, I think the Most High is gonna EMP blast all of yous at the same time after you dwindle yourselves down. And, cause you know, then the numbers will be even. It won't be yous are all together by all these numbers and yous all group up when you know we're coming. So, you know, he's gonna make yous dwindle yourselves. And then since everything's going electronic, you know, they're making robot dogs and robot suits and exosuits and planes that fly themselves and all of these different things. One EMP will stop all of that shit. Usually even making your guns electronic where you can't shoot your gun without touching it, and then it has your ID imprinted on it, and then you only could be the one shooting that gun. Well, if you make all your stuff electronical, well then one EMP blast and we're all back in the cave days, the days of the old, where you gotta pick up a rock, a sword, a stick, a staff, and things like that. And mutual combat comes then. Then all of your fucking tough guy shit, and we got these things. See, you dudes is pussy as hell right now, and I ain't talking to the whole world. I'm talking about this place. When I play my game, one, majority of your children don't have no tactical combat at all. Soon as the shit starts, all they know is run forward and go out there in a blaze of glory. So picking yous off ain't gonna be nothing. Most of yous are savages and cavemen, and you're literally just gonna run into booby traps and stupid shit. And then as soon as y'all see that, you're cowards. Most of them are cowards. Like, it's either fight like a dumbass that only goes forward until we're all obliterated, or run the fuck away. But don't know how to hide and run, so they just, you know, you're gonna get hunted anyway. And since the Lord said, you know, someone's gonna have the key to the bottomless pit and let out all these spirits and stuff, well, you're not running nowhere. They already know where you are, and they're gonna let us know where you are. And you know, angels and all these things my father could do. Now, I'm not saying any of this is exactly true and this is what's gonna happen. I just want to let it be known that there's nothing anyone can do to stop the Lord. See, Israel thought we could do it. We thought we can get all his blessings and then one of our bloodline members decided to, you know, say, now we got the power now. We don't need the Lord. Yeah, look where that got us. On the bottom, getting our asses kicked. So it's like, I don't mind serving my time. Like I said, I'm supposed to be like David. I mean, Daniel. I was supposed to be like Daniel, interpreting people's dreams and interpreting their life for them and helping my enemy stay strong. But my enemy was supposed to learn about the Lord. That's what Daniel and all these other men that, you know, had to serve hundreds of years in captivity. That's what the Lord made them do. He made them show them like the book and the ways and be like, look, your God and all of that. The Lord gave you that guy. He made him for you. Why do you think he's there? But you're not supposed to worship him. You're supposed to worship the Most High. And that thing you pray to, that's just whatever. It's still your daddy, but it ain't your father. See, we all come from the source, no matter if you're good or bad. So ultimately, all of our fathers is the Most High. And you don't have to look at it like that. But if my daddy really died, like the evil people say, we're going to kill God. Like if Satan killed God in the great battle in the beginning, do you understand Satan would have killed himself? The Most High is the battery. He is the battery. So if you kill the battery, how the fuck are you living? Get it? You really think the Satan really was trying to take Most High out? No, he was trying to figure out a way to get everybody to betray him, shame him, because he knew the Most High would walk away and be like, all right, y'all want to be with this nigga? If everybody betrayed him, the Most High would have closed off this reality, made a whole new reality, a whole nother dimension he probably already has stored and ready, and he would just leave and go create everything all over again and lock all of us down here. And in heaven, he would have locked that up so Satan could have that. And then it would have been a fucking free fall. Because, you know, Satan's a fucking idiot. And, you know, if he betrayed his father when he has a son, his son's gonna have to betray him and dethrone him. That's just the name of the game. But the Most High didn't get dethroned. So, you know, that's why I look at it the way I look at it. That's why I do what I do. Because I can see the bigger picture. I think about the bigger picture. And I think about things that preachers and all these other guys that are supposed to fucking tell us and think about, they don't think about things like that. Why? It's either they're not chosen to, or, you know, whatever, they don't know. For me, I don't care if they don't know, and I don't care if you're not chosen. All I know is I don't never hear people bring up the deeper things that I bring up. That guy used to always be in front of my Lucy store looking like a fucking bum with his cockeyed. Remember, one of them videos I snapped and started like talking crazy right in front of him. And I was like, yeah, niggas think they get drunk and all that until they meet a nigga like me, and I power slam your drunk ass all over this floor and da-da-da. Now every day I see this nigga, he looking